maybe. Yeah, sure I'm right. You think so, don't you? Although, to be honest, well, if we didn't have electricity in, like, real life, then I wouldn't know the difference, right? I'd probably be in much better shape. Locked. Can't open it. Why don't you just pick up the whole chest then? Take it with us. Oh, there is someone sitting right there. I didn't even see him. Did you say you came from Midgar? I used to live there too, but I heard they got lots of troubles lately. They do. Oh, really? See, I like games that can do that. I'm not going to get into too much specifics here, but if you like games that, you know, hit you in the feels, stick around for this one. You won't be disappointed. Actually, a lot of the Final Fantasy games have moments that'll do that. There was a suspicious-looking man in a black cloak. He was carrying a mean-looking sword. Oh. Was it Sephiroth? Ah, there we go. Something we can open. Peacemaker, what's that? That is a gun. Yeah, it is a gun. We don't have anyone who can use that right now. Yeah, man. I mean, even Final Fantasy XIV has so many, well, maybe not so many, but there's quite a few moments in that story, if you've paid attention to it, that can hit you right in the feels as well. The whole Warriors of Darkness thing, I was just completely blown away by that entire story. I loved everything about them. My older brother's so stupid. He's so embarrassing. I could just puke. Why? He's just running around. When I grow up, I'm going to be a soldier. That's why I'm training hard now. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I was a soldier. You saying I make you puke? I hear that the natural resources near the reactors are being sucked dry. We're better off with the Mako energy. I heard President Shinra was killed, and his son Rufus, the new president, was badly hurt. Hey, I bet that's news to you. You're pretty smart. Heh, just between us, I heard it was Ava Woodia Columns that got President Shinra and his son. Well, you definitely know your shit. The famous floating city, Midgar. Just once, I'd love to see it in person. I don't think you're missing much. Thanks to the Mako energy Shinra Inc. develops for us, everything's more convenient now. Tourists, huh? Here's a few things you should know that'll come in handy when you travel around the world. Sure, go for it. Let me explain how to use the world map. Well then, blah blah blah. I already know. Change yeah. Camera. There's 2 angles you can choose from. Blah 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 blah. Nope, I got it. Thank you. Blah 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 blah. Bon voyage. Have I gone in here? No. Is it true that Shinra makes monsters? It's true. Yeah, well, either way, as long as we use reactors, we can't stand up to Shinra. The world's at peace. All's well. Alright, you keep thinking that, buddy. My old man was a miner, but he couldn't get to work after monsters started appearing in mithril mines. Now all he does is sit around getting drunk in the bar. I heard terrorists bombed a Midgar reactor. There have been a lot of dangerous accidents recently. I hate it. Just hate it. Me? I used to work in a mine down south called Mithril Mine. Now I just sit at the bar and get drunk all day. But a while back, monsters started appearing. After that, business went to pot, and now I spend the days here drinking. It seems there was this group called Avalanche running around, but I guess Soldier finally wiped them out. Stay out of the kitchen. Sorry. This is the item store. What kind of items you got? Nothing of interest. This is the materia store. What kind of materia you got? Ooh. Couple good things here. Earth and heal are both ones that I don't have yet. I'm gonna check the weapon shop first though before I commit. Yeah, like we need this stuff. So Mithril Saber, Cannonball, Mithril Claw, Full Metal Staff, and we already have all those. Okay. Well, I haven't. You know what? I can probably sell some things, but let me. Extra vitality for our fighter Cloud here. I'll take that. There might be some things I can sell. Like, I don't need any of these bronze bangles. Or iron bangles. Or titan bangles. Or guard stick. Or ghost hand. Good enough for me. We'll buy Earth and we'll buy Heal. Heal is the Isuna skill, so we might find use for that. All right, well I think we've explored everything. Mr. Cloud, your party is waiting for you on the second floor. Cloud, you're late. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was buying a shit. I guess I'll just go sell it back. Guess everyone's here now. So, let's hear your story. So the game is about to break into this, like, pretty big part. And I was kind of hoping it would take me longer to explore the city, but I guess it didn't. I know there is a part where we can take a break, and there's probably going to be some save files or save points around throughout the story. Kind of sucks. I don't want to cut the stream early, though. I still got 20 minutes left, and I might as well just go for it. So we're going to have to come back and do a little bit of a recap next time, but that's okay. So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. It sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing? I'm I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You going to brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we dispose of those creatures. Then we locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? I think it's pronounced Nibelheim. Some people might call it Nibelheim. I don't know. I'm gonna say Nibelheim because that's just how I've always said it in my head. That's where I'm from. Hometown. That actually scared me. Sir, something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. We do 14 damage. Sephiroth does 3,000. This is kind of cool, because right now, our Cloud is literally level 1, which is why he only has 140 hit points. It's interesting, because when we start the game, we start at level 7. So this is kind of him starting literally at level 1, and getting up to level 7 when we eventually take over. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He is far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know, because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father... Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ha 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 ha. No. What does it matter? Alright, let's go. Is Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1? Keep wandering around here, you'll get in trouble. Being on watch is so boring. Just sit tight. It's your job, right? I'll come and talk to you once in a while. Just stick with it. The Mako smells pretty bad here. Oh, let's go. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? Ah, good thinking, Barret. I remember Genova. That's a damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barret, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. He's actually in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. He appears in both games as a super boss. Kingdom Hearts 2, he is actually a small part of the story, as is Cloud. Okay. More, so kind of like the fan service-y thing you were talking about. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. Well, thank you, Sephiroth. So this place right here, this is the same little structure that we made that childhood promise to Tifa on. Man, I'm so nervous. How come? Look, you never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want a shot of Sephiroth and a monster. Take my picture. I don't take pictures of nobodies. Dude, I'm a level 1 soldier. What are you? Welcome. Hey, aren't you... Have I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This don't matter, so get on with it. I don't give a shit if I'm pissing you off, Barrett. We've been here before. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, wait, I want to hear. Me too, it's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? Alright. I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman, hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come, let me take a look at you. We had a flashback to this house earlier on in the game. You look so handsome. So, this is a soldier uniform? Mom, My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. This is when she tells us she wants us to be with an older woman. Someone who can take care of us. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in this city. I'd feel a lot better if you'd just settle down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend. One that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. Yeah, I don't know. This part just gives me the creeps for some reason. It's just kind of weird. I think this is Tifa's house, isn't it? Cloud? Did you go in my house? Yeah. I thought you might be home. There's some weird stuff you can do in here. And we're gonna do it. This is Tifa's parents' room. Cloud, did you go into my room? Yeah. We can play on the piano. And finally, orthopedic underwear. What should we say? It's true. Cloud, we're talking about something really important here. Yeah, well. I don't know, I mean, they just let you do creepy things in this game. And that's not even the worst of it. We've already done the worst of it. At least I think so. Do we have it now, actually? Oh, we can't even look at our items. Oh, you're with the Shinra. Welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. It's you, Cloud. I didn't recognize you. Shinra? Shinra? Soldier? Salsa? Are you gonna kill the monsters? Are you going to... Cute kid. Oh, he's scared of me. Do your best. Do your best. You from Shinra? That's right. Jeez, big-headed young kid. It's not gonna let me go, is it? Up ahead is Mount Nibel. I'll tell you about the time I went into the mountains. This mansion. No, I'll come here later. Yeah, these are two parts of the story that we learn about later. Alright, well that's Nibelheim. Is Shinra here to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? I'm Zengin. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. Cha! I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. Okay. Well, since I put the chat on the screen, let's just try to avoid spoilers, but that's cool. That's too bad, though. But yeah, like you said, it's such a popular game. I want to see some Shinra techniques. And if you see anything you can use, you might want to incorporate some of my techniques. Well, good luck. You can't teach me anything, old man. What are you looking at? This scenery. I feel like I know the place. We're short one bed. You can sleep with me. It's one of those things where I have to, like, pretend to leave. At least I think. Won't let me leave. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Tifa's father says, "Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case something happens. Trust me." I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa? You're the guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous. I can't get you involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take 1 picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? Is it weird that you're confused about what's going on right now? No, not at all. So basically what's happening right now is Cloud is telling the party, because at the beginning of the game, they just hired Cloud as a mercenary to help Avalanche. And Cloud is like, I don't give a shit about the world, I'll do whatever you want for money. So he's basically just a mercenary. But as they go through the game, that's when the game starts. And then he starts to become friends with them. And now he's telling them his story. So this is when he first came back to his hometown. This town here is where he grew up. And he's just telling them a story about when he and Sephiroth came here to you know, search out this Mako reactor. Just so happens that Tifa is still living in her hometown. And we're childhood friends. So basically, Cloud, this is like a homecoming for Cloud, and he's getting to, you know, explore his hometown and bump into people he used to know, and Tifa is like kind of the biggest one. Great, thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed. A Mako reactor was built in Mount Nibel. The cold mountain air of Mount Nibel was the same. Hey, no problem, man. I'm happy to answer questions, and I'll keep them spoiler-free as well. Because, like, I do remember basically all of the big story points of this game, but I'll make sure not to spoil anything. And it's because they just introduced Sephiroth. And if you've never played this game, and if you have no idea who Sephiroth is, you're just kind of like, I don't give a shit, who's Sephiroth, I don't care. So this is introducing Sephiroth as well. Because they had mentioned his name earlier, and they're like, oh, he's the greatest. And now this is like the game showing you that he's the greatest. It gets harder from here, follow me. Let's hurry. The bridge! And they died. It's a pretty shitty bridge. Everyone seems to be all right. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth. One person seems to be missing. It may sound cruel, but we've no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. Yeah, game over. What's this? A mysteriously colored cave. It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. Guess that makes sense. There you have it. Nothing there. And what's this? A Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. Man, coming back to these places is just, like, amazing. I'm so happy that this game won the vote. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too? You were in Soldier and you didn't even know that? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic, or so they say. Magic, a mysterious power. Ha ha ha. Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo of Shinra Inc., an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes. A Mako fountain. So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is. I guess it's a reasonable explanation in this world as to how to use magic. So the materia literally has like the knowledge of the ancients, and the ancients used to be able to cast magic spells like fire and blizzard and all that, so that just is, that's how we can do it. Whoops. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, alright, Sephiroth, we get it. You're a badass. Quit showing off. Okay, I'm trying to go up the freaking stairs. Okay. We finally made it. We sure took the long way, though. And we killed someone, by the way. One of our people died. Tifa, you wait here. I'm going inside, too. I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. No. Man. Humph. Better take real good care of me then. I love the reactor music. There's a cutscene earlier in the game that took place right here. There's Genova. This is Genova, right? It won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Why did it break? Now I see. Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it's working correctly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Materia. Oh yeah, it becomes materia. Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. I'm trying. Look through the window. Oh. What is that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly. And it's Hojo of Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth. No. Was I? Was I created this way too? Okay, like, think it out first before you start fucking everything up. Am I the same as all these monsters? Like, you're just having the question in your head, alright? You haven't figured it out yet. Why are you flipping? You saw it. All of them were humans. Human? No way. Ever since I was small, I've felt that I was different from the others, special in some way. But not like this. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Damn, Shinra. The more I hear, the more I hate him. Who would have ever thought the Mako reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barrett? Why are you talking to me? Save the game and rest. Yeah, maybe so. Want to take a breather here? Alright. So this is the opportunity that the game gives us to take a break, and it's pretty good timing because we're already a little bit past the scheduled time to stop. But that's totally okay. I've been having a blast with the game so far, and I wish I can keep going, but I'm going to try to keep it, you know, on routine to 3 hours. So I hope you guys are enjoying so far. I am, like I said, coming through. Like, so here's the thing. I played this game a long time ago, and I went through the whole thing. But then after that, every time I've tried to play it, I've ended up stopping. Usually before I even leave Midgar. Most of the time it's in the wall market that I end up stopping. This is the furthest I've made it, basically, in a long time since I've tried to replay the game. So I'm really, really excited to keep playing and experience it all again and pay more attention to the story because I'm streaming it and I'm explaining it to you guys and, you know, we're thinking about it together. So this is like the best way to experience this game again, in my opinion. So I've been having a shit ton of fun with it. And yeah, for those of you who have gotten here a little bit later, then don't worry. The VODs are going up on the YouTube channel. There's a link down below for that. And we'll continue next Saturday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, where we'll continue this story and learn more about Sephiroth and why he's such an important character in this game. And, you know, Cloud's experience with him and everything like that. Final Fantasy XIV stream tomorrow? No, I am not. I know that I had originally planned to, but I'm not. I'm not going to get into the details of it right now, but I basically it goes along with what I said about how I'm taking a break from doing endgame stuff. So I will not be doing the stream tomorrow, but that's okay. We will be doing the iRacing streams on Friday, and then the Final Fantasy VII streams on Saturday are still going to happen. And maybe in the future I'll work something else out to do, but for now I like the fact that I'm giving myself a break on Sundays. So not just me, but for Jane as well. But yeah, thank you very much, Luna. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I am enjoying it a lot, and I look forward to next Saturday. Thank you so much, guys, for watching on Twitch, and for those of you watching on YouTube as well. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at gdoggcasey, where I shout out my streams there. And that's going to do it. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.